you doing, everybody? Thank you for joining me for my X-Men movie reaction. All right, now, I have a few important things to explain up front. I know I normally dive right into the film, but if you can bear with me for just like 2 minutes, it's very important context before we dive into this film. I did see this film before, back 24 years ago when it came out in theater, and I didn't like it. So much so that I didn't continue with any of the X series. All the other X-Men movies that came out after it, I didn't watch them. But before you flick off and say that I'm batshit crazy or something, let me give you a little bit of context on why. Okay, so I'm a huge comic book fan ever since I was a little child. I've read every single X-Men related comic from 1963 right up until the mid-2000s. And I'm talking X-Men, Uncanny X-Men, X-Force, X-Factor, Generation X, even spin-off titles like, The New Mutants, and Cable, and like X-Man, all of them. So I say all that to let you know that I'm like well-versed and educated with the X-Men. Now, and I'm currently reading them every night on my tablet, and I figure by next year or so I should have read every X comic ever. But that being said, so just so you know, but it's still, just at the end of the day, it's still my opinion. And this is a movie, and it's a work of art, and so therefore my opinion is just one person's opinion, so it doesn't really matter, right? Maybe I can change my opinion going in, maybe not, but either way, it's a movie. I'm still going to do my best to enjoy the movie here now, and actually give them a shot and go through it. Alright, and as we go through, I will explain the reasons in this if it comes back and triggers to me as to why I didn't like it. But I think what I need to do going into this is view this as its own entity, not a comic book, serious adaptation. I don't know if the word serious is right, but, I expect it for my comic book heroes, my favorite team, to come off of the pages and into a film with the same personalities, traits, superpowers, etc. And I remember feeling after leaving the theater in the first one, I didn't get that. So let's go back and watch it again. I'll give my feedback, but I'm excited to go through all of the X series. After this, there's 3 the first films, and then I can do First Class, and I'll get into Logan and stuff. I just did Deadpool 1, and people were like, you gotta go back and check the X-Men. So I'm like, all right. Before we get on to Deadpool 2 and into Logan and all that and get into the new one when it comes out, let's see if I can catch up on the X-Men related universe, alright? Alright, I rambled enough, let's get into it. I will point out that I don't remember hardly anything about it. I can visually picture what the characters look like.
But every few hundred millennia, evolution leaps forward.
This is a pretty sick intro. Poland, 1944. Right. This is Magneto, right? Or Eric. Brutal, man. Brutal. Magneto is probably the greatest supervillain of all time, right? I seen a poll years ago that had Marvel and DC included in the best supervillain of all time on all comics, and Magneto actually won. Joker came in second, just if you're wondering. But Magneto came in first, and I kind of agree with it. What makes Magneto such a good villain is that he's a villain with a purpose that you could get behind, in some regards. He's not just mindless chaos, doesn't want to rule the world. Woo! And he has a very justified reason as to why he's a villain. Oh, this is cool. Yeah. So freaking cool. Woo! And I love the relationship between Magneto being a Jew and the whole Holocaust and all this kind of stuff, and how it also relates to okay, now he's a mutant and he's being persecuted for being a mutant. It's so well done. Now I know this is Rogue. Oh, here we go. This is the kiss, right? The kiss that changes her life. First manifestation of the powers coming up, I'm assuming. Yep.
Excited?
Oh.
I just touched you.
Yep, see, this is the big psychotic break she had. Well, not really psychotic, but the big mental break she had. The most impactful thing in her entire life. Shaped the way she is.
Are mutants dangerous?
I'm afraid that's an unfair question.
I agree. Are humans dangerous?
Can be dangerous.
There you go.
License people to drive.
Yes, but not to live.
Right? It's a good argument.
I am urging the Senate to vote against mutant registration.
Oh, here
What
we
is it
go.
the mutant community has to hide, I wonder, that makes them so afraid to identify themselves?
He's pretty
I didn't
good
say they
though.
were hiding.
A girl in Illinois who can walk through walls.
Ooh.
Now, what's to stop her from walking into a bank vault?
Kitty Pryde.
Or into the mutants so powerful that they can enter our minds and control our thoughts.
There you go. I
Taking
love
away
the
our
camera
God-given
work here.
American
How
people
it jumps
deserve the
to
right to decide
Xavier.
whether they
The
want
truth is that mutants are very real. We must know who they are, what they can do.
Senator Kelly. Look at him. Pretty persuasive. I do like, and I do remember him being the perfect Professor X, though. Like the great, an excellent Professor X. I do remember that was one thing I liked.
Eric,
Oh, here we go.
don't give up on them, Eric. What would you have me do, Charles?
Well, give up on
I've
humans.
heard these arguments before. Mankind has evolved since then.
Oh.
Yes. Into us.
That's good dialogue, though.
I'm looking for hope.
I will bring you hope, old friend. And I ask only one thing in return. Don't get in my way.
It's hard not to hear Gandalf. I gotta admit, it's hard for me not to hear Gandalf's voice. That was well written, that scene between the two of them there. I like that because he's just like, humans have evolved. We're not the same way we were back in the 1940s or whatever. And he's just like, yes, they evolved into us. We are the evolution, right? So, and that was good. So far, it's good. I mean, you know, I'm feeling it so far. And we got classic Rogue here.
As far as Laughlin City.
This is Laughlin City.
Wasn't that Trucker the guy that used to be on the show, was it The Adventures of Sinbad? Or was it Hercules or one of those shows? And I like the classic Rogue here before she absorbs Miss Marvel's powers and everything. And they got her accent right, you know, with the green hood and everything. So far, so good.
Whatever you do, don't hit him in the balls.
You said anything goes.
Anything goes, but he'll take it personal.
Oh, it's the slogan. Oh! I love the metal sound.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, the Wolverine.
From what little I've seen, I think Hugh Jackman was a good Wolverine. I said I didn't like the film, and so far I like everything, right? Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to remember what it was that triggered me so much, but we'll see when we get through to it. I love that they curl his hair, too.
No man takes a beating like that without a mark to show for it. I know what you are.
You lost too money. You keep this up, you lose something else.
Okay. Oh, you actually whipped the blades out in the bar. I love when he does that. It's one of the coolest Wolverine moves ever, isn't it? The two blades to the neck. Okay, that's a cool scene. Okay, Logan's controlling his temper here. That being said, maybe I will enjoy this movie now. You know, I'm more mature now than I was 24 years ago. I'm surprised he didn't smell her, but I guess he was inside the vehicle.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Get out.
Well, you're just gonna kick her out here in the middle of nowhere?
Where am I supposed to go?
I don't know.
You don't have anything to eat, do you?
Turn the heater on, boy. I know you don't need
Hands
it.
on the heater.
Oh, he almost touched her hands.
When people touch my skin, something happens. They just get hurt.
That's a good line. Fair enough, that's a good line.
When they come out, does it hurt?
Every time.
Yeah. He literally got to cut his skin every time.
My name's Logan.
Marie.
Marie and Logan getting on a first name
Where is
basis.
she?
Freaking eject it. Oh, laid out. Man, he went far. It's like 100 feet away. What the frig is happening? Was she stuck or something? Looked like she was like... I loved a bit of metal underneath. Oh, here we go. Sabretooth. Right. Okay. There we go. Some bad luck. I don't remember this scene. are the X-Men doing there? Why did they just show up Canada? I wonder. I guess they'll answer it in a minute. Alright. Now, Sabretooth was one of the things I did not like. Because Sabretooth in the comics, he's like this big hulking guy. I'm sure he was bigger than Logan and stuff there, but he's a talker. He's constantly talking trash, you know, calling Logan a runt. And in this, doesn't he have no lines? I kind of remember him having no lines. But yet, which doesn't suit the character at all. Like, Victor Creed is just like a psychopath killer that talks a lot. He's got a big background with Logan. They talk. Wolverine.
Where's the mutant now?
With them.
Okay.
I have made the first move. That is all they know.
Oh, he had to go back for Wolverine's dog tags. Okay, I just remember not being a fan of how they did Sabretooth in this film. That was one of the things. Also, they just showed Toad, and I didn't like Toad either. Toad is meant to be this, like, sniveling kind of guy that won't shut up, like the little lackey sidekick of, like, Magneto and the Brotherhood. What a strange place for him to wake up. Oh, the X-suits. That was one thing I didn't like. How they just put him in all black. Trying to modernize him, right? Give him a cool, sleek, black costumes, but I wasn't a fan. Over here. By the way, any of these things that I'm saying that I don't like, feel free to comment down below and let me know your opinion on it. Because again, at the end of the day, it's just an opinion. This is pretty cool. Ooh, that's a lot of gifted youngsters. He must be like, what the hell's going on? I was just at some secret underground base, and now I'm in a school.
Good morning, Logan. Hi, Kitty.
You say Kitty? That was Kitty Pryde.
You were attacked. My people brought you here for medical attention.
Where's the girl?
Rogue? She's here. She's fine.
Really?
I'd like you to meet Aurora Monroe, also called Storm. This is Scott Summers, also called Cyclops.
All
Saved
right.
your life.
They're off on a bad foot right away. I love it.
You've already met. They're in my school for the gifted.
Oh, yeah.
For mutants.
Can't take his eyes off
You're
Gene.
safe here from Magneto. The man who attacked you is an associate of his called Sabretooth.
What do they call you? Wheels?
Logan. It's been almost 15 years, hasn't it? With no memory of who or what you
Oh,
are.
okay.
I may be able to help you find some answers.
Right, they're doing the 15-year amnesia.
You're not the only one with gifts.
So he's got amnesia, and he's got to try to remember his past. All right, so that explains to me why Logan didn't recognize Sabretooth. But Sabretooth should still have recognized him, which he did with the little dog tag. But he also, I don't know, he should have said more, and he should be more feral, leaping around, not just a tall guy walking around right stiff. Just minor things like this. I know I'm nitpicking a little, but...
Danger to themselves and those around them.
Oh, that looks like
your
friggin'
friend
Jubilee.
Rogue. And yet here she is, with others her own age, learning.
Who's that now? Is that Pyro? An Iceman?
Bobby.
Oh, it's Bobby. Look how young he is. So they didn't make Bobby a part of the first class of X-Men, right? He should be there.
X-Men.
With Angel. And where's Hank? Where's Beast and Angel, you know? I don't know. Those minor things I didn't like. I would have liked to have seen the original first class of X-Men be the first cast of characters. But they took a different direction with it. I get it.
Believing that humanity would never accept us, he grew angry and vengeful. He became Magneto.
Give me 48 hours to find out what Magneto wants with you.
Okay.
And I give you my word that I will use all my power to help you piece together what you've lost.
There you go. That's a good trade. Like, normally in a film, I only talk positive about everything. If you've watched all of my other Haunted videos, you would know that. But there's something about seeing your childhood icons and heroes on the screen for the first time. This is like one of the only films ever that I've had such high expectations going into it.
People like this Jean Grey. If it were up to me, I'd lock them all away. It's the reason people like me exist.
Where the hell are we?
Oh, snap. It's Mystique. By the way, Mystique is one of my favorite characters.
You know, people like you are the reason I was afraid to go to school as a child.
I I don't know what to think of the aesthetic of Mystique in this. It's well done for the 2000s. You know what I mean? It looks cool, but different. Like, they made her more like a chameleon, so, like, I don't know. Normally when she shape changes, she shift changes with her clothing, and her skin isn't all scaly and looking like a snake or something, whatever they got going on there. She's not, like, practically looking naked while she's, like, fighting with her feet, but it's still cool. It's her own interpretation of it, or adaptation of it.
He has uncharted regenerative capability, which enables him to heal rapidly. This also makes his age impossible to determine. He could very well be older than you, Professor.
Oh, he definitely is.
Experimentation on mutants.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never seen anything like this before.
The Weapon X project was on a whole nother level, right? Okay, Toad.
Toad has a wicked tongue, Senator. Just like you.
That was a good line, though. They got some well-written lines in this, though.
Are you a God-fearing man, Senator? I've always thought of God as a teacher, as a bringer of light, wisdom. And I think what you really are afraid of is me. The Brotherhood of Mutants.
There you go.
Well, don't fear God, Senator, and certainly don't fear me. Not anymore.
See, there's good writing in this.
What do you intend to do to me?
God works too slowly.
I don't remember any of this. What's he doing? What? Is he creating a huge magnetic field? I'm sure I'll find out soon enough. I'm just puzzled.
Where's your room?
With Scott down the hall.
With Scott.
Was that your gift, putting up with that guy?
Telekinetic. I can move things with my mind.
What kinds of things?
All kinds of things.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
And telepathic ability.
He's so turned on by her.
So read my mind.
I'd rather not.
You afraid you might like it?
The flirting. Oh, she's gonna do it. She can't resist. Ooh. Oh, the Weapon X.
Scott.
Oh, look at this. Perfect timing for him to walk in, huh?
You gonna tell me to stay away from me, girl?
If I had to do that, she wouldn't be my girl. Let's just burn you up that a boy like me saved your life, huh? You gotta be careful. I might not be there next time. Stay away from my girl.
That's a pretty good interaction. No doubt he's troubled by nightmares.
Logan.
Look how close her hand is.
Wait.
Look at her. What's she doing? Logan living in torment.
Help me! Somebody help!
Okay, I don't remember this at all. She's gonna absorb his powers to be able to heal it.
Scott, grab a pillow.
Hey, do what you gotta do, right?
It was an accident.
That was a cool scene. I like that.
She all right?
She'll be all right. Whenever Rogue touches someone, she takes their energy, their life force, your ability to heal.
I feel like she almost killed me.
If she'd held out any longer, she could have.
Her touch is pretty powerful. Rogue is a cool character, too. Like, just the character of Rogue in the comics and stuff, especially, you know? I love how, like, every character has a flaw. Like, they all have a flaw, something that is, makes them more relatable and everything. What the hell is going on? What? So he's a mutant. He's a mutant. That's great. He got free. Oh, jeez. How long ago, though? I thought he escaped.
What have you done to me? Who would take you in now that you're one of us?
So he converted him into a mutant. How would Magneto turn someone into a mutant? He had that weird machine that he activated, but I thought he was like using his magnetic powers. Oh. There goes Senator Kelly. He looks pissed. Oh, you're in timeout. Victor, you're in timeout. Oh, Okay, got some kind of aquatic water-like abilities. Wait, is that Stan? That's Stan Lee. He's in this? He didn't have a line.
They say that you're stealing other mutants' powers.
No, I borrowed his power.
You never use your power against another mutant.
No, you
If
have
I
to
were you,
understand
I'd
me.
get myself out of here.
Why is Bobby so toxic?
Professor Xavier is furious. I don't know what he'll do with you. You should go.
Bobby's a friggin' jerk. Right, okay. So, that's Mystique manipulate him. That makes more sense. I was like, that is not how Bobby would act. But yeah, it was Mystique.
Rogue, she's gone.
Ooh, Cerebro.
Welcome to Cerebro. This device amplifies my power, allowing me to locate mutants across great distances.
Here we go. Cerebro. I can definitely see if you didn't have a extensive background with the X-Men comic books and you watched this as a standalone film, you would like it. Right? I think now looking back on it, I think it was just the love of me wanting to see the comic characters, for the most part, be in the film. The same look, same attitude, personality, accents, you know, the overall physical appearance as well as like their personality is what I wanted to see. And they got some right and then some wrong. Like, I'm not a fan of Storm in this. Nothing against Halle Berry or anything. I just don't think she is Storm. That's not how I would picture Storm.
Logan, you can't leave the mansion. It's just the opportunity Magneto needs.
She's just upset.
Storm, Cyclops, find her.
Where's my motorcycle?
Nice. Oh my god, he got friggin' NOS in that thing? Loving that. You can feel free to comment down below. Let me know what characters you liked in this or didn't like. Maybe there's other people out there that are like me and certain adaptations in this they did not like. But as for the storyline, I'm feeling it. It's got a good story. Good dialogue, good acting.
I'm sorry about last night.
Me too. I heard the professor was mad at me.
Who told you that?
A boy at school.
She was supposed to meet me for lunch.
Oh,
You look around. I'll check with the ticket agent.
I love that Mystique can infiltrate anywhere. Speaking of which, I guess that's what she's doing now.
Welcome, Professor.
Oh, she's not going to try and use Cerebro, is she? I wouldn't recommend that. Raven's going to get her head exploded. Oh, no. She'll blow it up or something.
The first boy I ever kissed ended up in a coma for 3 weeks. I can still feel him inside my head. And it's the same with you.
So she's got to carry his burden a little bit now, too. Some of his memories.
There's not many people that'll understand what you're going through, but I think this guy Xavier's one of them.
Logan's always had a lot of respect for Charles, right? Definitely is coming through here.
Give these geeks one more shot.
He's geeks.
I'll take care of you.
You promise?
Yeah.
Logan gets real protective over particular people, especially like the youth, like Jubilee and Rogue and...
Scream for me.
Oh, scream for me. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's loud. That's the cool thing with Toad, eh? Just one little tongue lash and that's it. Cyclops is disabled. Now he can't see. Whew. Old school CG effects.
Quit playing around.
Seems like they made Toad like more mature in this, like a little more badass than he is in the comics, for example. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, nice try.
Metal doesn't run through your entire body, does it?
Oh, he's so screwed. Whew.
What the hell do you want with me?
My dear boy, whoever said I wanted you?
Oh, okay. Ah, he's after Rogue. Well, Rogue has a more unique power. I mean, literally, Logan's just a brawler, unless he needed him for, like, his healing factor for science. Nice.
Young people.
Kids these days.
There we are. Put your hands over your heads.
That is a lot of PD. That's pretty cool. say, you better have rubber bullets. Even that wouldn't work. Because he'd make a magnetic shield around himself.
Homo sapiens and your guns.
Oh.
Let them go.
Wanna come out where I can see you, Charles?
It's Charles.
Wonderful. Can't you read my mind? Girl,
His helmet protects him from it.
you'll have to kill me, Charles. Let them pass that law and they'll have you in chains with a number burned into your forehead.
Ooh. Oh, snap. That's on you, Charles. Oh, my God.
You gotta press your luck, Charles. I don't think I can stop them all.
Some good writing in this. Oh, the bullet's like drilling into his head. Oh, he doesn't want to, but he has no choice. That's a cool scene, though. That's a good scene. Oh, that's her. I thought it was a PD helicopter. Well, at least he didn't kill them all. Out of spite. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Now, why did they want Rogue, though?
His helmet was somehow designed to block my telepathy.
The whole world out there is full of people that hate and fear you, and you're wasting your time trying to protect them? I got better things to do.
Oh, you'll come
You know,
around.
Magneto's right. There's a war coming. You sure you're on the right side?
Ooh.
At least I've chosen a side.
Looking for Dr. Jean Grey.
Kelly is like, he's having a day. Kelly is having a day.
I was afraid if I went to hospital, treat you like a mutant.
Mm-hmm. Everything you were pushing for in Congress?
I want you to try and relax.
He's gonna go in there and get all his memories. I love the fact that they made Xavier the most powerful mind that there is, and they put him in a wheelchair. It also means that he doesn't get to go on with the team out on all the missions, right? Which is great.
Feed him it's radiation that triggers mutation in ordinary human beings.
Radiation.
It's unnatural.
What effect does the radiation have on mutants?
There appears to be none.
So what does Magneto want with Rogue?
I don't know.
This machine draws its power from Magneto, and that it weakened him.
Hmm.
In fact, it nearly killed him.
And use her to power the machine.
Yep. It's a good hook. It's a good way to bring Rogue into it and get the X-Men pulled in.
Don't want to be alone.
All right.
My God, he's in a rough state.
You hate normal people.
Sometimes I'm afraid of them.
I think you've got one less person to be afraid of.
Oh my. What the frig is he doing? His mutation is uncontrolled. Is he dead? Or is he like Hydro Man now and he's just water that can reform later?
I'm sorry, Professor, but he'll endanger the mission and...
Yeah, I was the one to give the train station a new sunroof.
No, you were the one who stabbed Rogue through the chest.
Why don't you take your little mission and stick it up your...
Senator Kelly is dead.
I love that they got the bickering relationship with the love feud with Jean. Oh, right, Mystique. What is that, like a poison or something? Don't fall off, man.
I'm sorry.
Oh, he's not dead, is he? They didn't kill him off, did they? Usually you say sorry when somebody's dead, don't you? Not just when they're, like, in critical condition. See how they jumped this movie, like, in the future? The team is already established, but they don't have the core team. There's, like I said, there's no Beast, Angel, or Iceman. So they really are, like, I'm assuming their core team was just Scott and Jean? You know what I mean? I don't know. First Class, it's just, I would have stuck to the comics. Jean using Cerebro? Did she fry her brain or what?
I know where Magneto's going.
Ooh, it worked. It worked. She took the risk. Get it paid off. Okay. Very nice. Mystique definitely looks more like a villain the way they got her done up, though.
Magnificent, isn't she? I first saw her in 1949. America was going to be the land of tolerance.
Are you going to kill me?
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
Because there is no land of tolerance. Our cause will be theirs.
You actually go outside in these things? What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
Yes. Yes, I would. I would prefer it. 100%. I'm pretty sure that's what triggered me initially to not actually enjoy the film. I feel like Cyclops could be done better. Storm could be done much better. Storm is such a powerful character, man. She's a leader of the X-Men. She commands authority. She's just badass, you know. I don't get that vibe from the Storm in this. Logan has done well. Jean is fine. Rogue is fine for a young Rogue. I mean, some are good, some are bad.
Okay, there's the bridge. I'm taking her down.
But overall, the storyline of this movie, I do like it.
Once I give my power to the girl, I'll be temporarily weakened. You'll be my only defense.
Oh, he's putting his faith in Sabretooth. I can understand him putting his faith in Mystique, but taking a chance when you do it with Sabretooth.
Reverse the rigid security.
So much for the element of surprise. It's pretty good. She made herself look like a statue. Oh, finally, he's using the sniffers. There you go.
Anything?
I know there's someone here. I just can't see him.
Whoa! Nice try, Mystique. Nice try. You're good, Mystique, but you're no Wolverine in melee. Still, it's pretty freaking sweet. Okay.
Back up.
I like that she screamed in pain when it cut off. That's cool. Alright, let's go, Toad. Oh, they're doing a good job of separating them. Okay, they put a little bit of, you know, comic book Toad there for a second. For a brief second. Oh, this slime spit is awesome. Man, Toad's laying the smackdown in this. A little bit of his Darth Maul is showing there. Ooh, okay. Geez, you can tell by the fighting style who's who. There you go. Okay. What the? Sounds like she was flying for a second. Come on, Mystique. Come on. If this was in the comics, I'd be going for Mystique. Even though she would not win in a hand-to-hand battle with Logan. But that's fine. Oh, Storm. Here we go.
Don't you people ever die?
Poor Toad, he's gonna get it now. Oh. Alright, that's a cool visual. I like that.
You know what happens to a toad when it's struck by lightning? The same thing that happens to everything else.
I remember that being a corny line, yeah.
The other one ain't far away.
We have to regroup.
Got ya.
You're not part of the group.
Okay.
Hey, it's me. Prove it. You're a dick.
Okay.
Prove it's you. You're a dick.
Can't move.
Okay, you know what that means. Woo. He's so friggin' powerful.
Welcome. Let's point those claws of yours in a safer direction.
What the frick? If he takes his claws out, he's gotta stab himself.
Storm, fry him.
A bolt of lightning into a huge copper conductor. I thought you lived at a school.
Oh, burn! What an insult.
So the good senator survived his fortune.
He's dead.
It's true. I saw him die.
You sure you saw what you saw?
Exactly like I said. Maybe that's his mutation. He can just turn into water and then reform back, right?
Why do none of you understand what I'm trying to do? They control our fate and the fate of every other mutant. Soon our fate will be theirs.
Gotta have a good evil monologue at the end, right?
If you were really so righteous, it'd be you in that thing.
True. But I guess he figures he needs to be around to guide the future, right? So how's this gonna go down? He's doing it! Oh, but it got him free! Okay, see, this is one of the most iconic Marvel battles. Wolverine versus Sabretooth, right? And we're not going to get a dialogue our way. Long time no see, runt, you know, and I'm sure Wolverine don't remember anything, but unless in this universe that Sabretooth also had his mind wiped and has amnesia, fine. But just a huge missed opportunity here. Oh. Oh, Frank, what's he... It's pretty cool. Was he trying to impale him on it? Alright, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Oh. There you go. Inch or two to the left or the right and you kill him.
You owe me a scream.
Scott, when I tell you, open your eyes. No, trust me.
Nice.
No.
Oh, and she angled it? I was wondering how... Nice. That was cool. That was a cool way to take out Sabretooth. I love when they come up with creative ways to use their powers.
Cyclops, can you hit it? The rings are moving too fast. Just shoot it. I'll kill her. Can you get me up there?
I can't control it like that. You could fly right over the torch.
Then let me go.
What do you mean? Storm control.
All right, do it.
Storm got enough
Jean,
control
use your
to do
power.
that.
Try to steady him.
Maybe not this Storm. She's too young and inexperienced, I guess. I don't know. So, whoa, here we go. I need to almost be like, what the frig is happening here now? Here we go. Oh, he had enough strength left.
Scott, wait.
Here it comes. Trying to turn New York into mutants. I'd want to be turned into a mutant. If I knew what that tidal wave was, I would take it. But obviously they don't. But would you take the chance? Comment below, let me know. Would you take the chance? Woo. So he timed his optic blast to go precisely in between the spinning thing? Is that what that was? Yeah. If you could roll the dice and get a random mutation, would you do it? Oh, she got the white streak in her hair. Bringing her back again, are ya? She's not absorbing it. My god, is she dead? She's not dead though, right? This is the comic books. Nobody ever truly dies off, right? Oh, here we go. Oh no, I thought he already healed all this. Why is his wounds coming back? It's been like a minute or two. That would have already been healed over by now. Why are all of his wounds opening up again?
This one's alive. Let's get him out of here.
Oh, that's Mystique. It had enough in her to shape change. Clever, see? Clever. How's Xavier doing? He's recovering.
How did we do?
There you go. Oh, that's a good sight to see when waking up. Right? That's what Logan's thinking.
Did it work?
She took on a few of your more charming personality traits for a while. I think she's a little taken with you.
You can tell her my heart belongs to someone else.
Oh, laying it on there now.
There's an abandoned military compound at Alkali Lake in the Canadian Rockies close to where we found you. You might find some answers.
There you go.
I was wrong
There
in
we
this
go.
particular issue.
Did he reform or is that Mystique? It's Mystique.
Mystique.
Is he going to say goodbye? No. Come on, you can't leave without saying goodbye. Friggin' jerk. Come on now.
You running again?
Not really. There's some things to take care of up north.
Oh, there you go. Nice keepsake.
I'll be back for this.
There you go. A little bit of reassurance is all she needed. Is that Scott's bike again?
Your continuing search for hope.
Yep. He'll never give up hope. That's what the X-Men are based on. The dream,
This
right?
plastic prison of theirs won't hold me forever.
Of coexistence.
I will always be there, old friend.
Challenge. Alright everybody, it's not as bad as I remember. You know, I got a lot of enjoyment out of that, and I'm excited now to continue on with the rest. Of course, I'm nitpicking over a lot of different things, but that's fine. I hope you can look past that, and I'm just still going to enjoy the films. I hope you'll come along with me on my journey, my X-Men journey, and join me. If so, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you enjoyed it, so it spreads it to more people. Watch one of these things. Peace and love, everybody. I'll see you in the next one, alright?